Schools and colleges are under enormous pressure to raise levels of achievement. Giving young people a good start in life is the goal of governments, education officials, teachers and parents all over the world. Improving basic skills is a top priority for all concerned, and increasingly schools and colleges are required to measure success in those areas through regular testing. Many young people find such tests stressful. Some, whose skills are weak, are reluctant learners, and their disaffection is evident through anxiety, poor behaviour or low attendance. Teachers often practice skills such as mental maths through questioning sessions. The problem is that many learners who are weak, shy or demotivated refuse to participate, and so lessons are dominated by the keen and the able. Most teachers find the numbers of learners who participate willingly in class goes down as the learners get older, with 100% participation with very young children and only 20 to 40% by the time they're 16 or 17. So, teachers are faced with a major challenge. How are they going to improve the skills of anxious learners by getting them to practice in class questioning sessions? One of the answers lies with computer games. Learners of all ages and abilities, even those who in school are anxious or demotivated, will spend hours playing games on computers. Now, Robert Powell Publications and Promethean have joined forces to develop classroom technology that will motivate all learners, achieve 100% participation, and produce detailed reports on all individual learners. The initiative brings computer games to the classroom with fun and learning as the twin objectives. All learners compete on a motor racing track, and the software records the responses of each individual learner for use in assessment later. Every 10 seconds or so, the teacher can choose the time span, a question replaces the race screen. Players vote. Those players who get their answers right see their cars speed up. Those who get their answers wrong see their cars slow down. The race game works with either Promethean ActiveVote or ActiveExpression handsets. Both have a voting function. Questions can be in any subject and at any level of difficulty. They can be pure text or can use images, photos or sounds. For example, questions can be spoken for a foreign language lesson or musical clips played in a performing arts lesson.
Comment s'appelle le père de Benjamin? Paul, David, Gilbert ou Patrick?
The race game allows up to 32 learners in a class each to have a car in the race, and the software will record the responses of each person individually. The race can also be a team game, with small teams working together to answer questions as a team effort. If more than 50% of the team get the answer right, the car speeds up. The software is not just a game. It provides instant electronic reports for the teacher that analyse the responses of every individual with a handset. These reports identify how each individual responded to the questions and also which learners need help on which questions or topic. The reports allow the teacher to analyse which questions cause problems for lots of learners.
So basically you've got the grid here, you look across, ooh. Okay, we can move it along. Okay, so what we've got now is an analysis of everybody's questions, everyone's answers, and how we've done, okay? So you've got your totals out of 10, your percentages, and your average response. So your response time, some of you are a bit quicker than others, okay? But that doesn't matter, it might mean that you got the answers more than someone else, okay? So, okay, right, so if we look at the first one...
The software also enables teachers to go through each question in turn after the race, asking those who got right answers to explain their answers to the others.
Do you want to come up? You come up for me, come to the front. I want you to explain how you come to the answer of which letter has rotational symmetry. Okay, face camera. Okay, so how did you get to that rotational symmetry?
It's got one down the middle
Okay.
and across the side.
Okay, so what about rotational symmetry?
If you turned it like upside down,
Yeah.
it still looks the same.
Brilliant. Okay, what Taylor's just said is if you turn it around or upside down, it will still look the same, which is what rotational symmetry is. So if you didn't know that, that is what we're looking for. Well done, Taylor. Go sit down. Okay, brilliant.
The analysis results can also be exported to a spreadsheet, such as Excel, providing records electronically. These identify scores for the whole class, but also information on which questions need more revision. This function also saves teachers marking and analysis time.
And we're off.
The software can be used to assess students of any age or in any subject with text, sound, or picture
Next
clues.
question.
There are 3 databases of questions available for use with the race game in maths, English and science. There are more than 30,000 questions in all, and teachers can select by key stage, by level and by topic in each subject. An editor for the race game is also available. While teachers will save time by using existing questions from the database, many will want to mix and match questions from the database in order to offer a race with questions of varied topics or difficulty levels. This editor also allows teachers to edit questions from the database. There is no doubt that learners and teachers both enjoy using the race game. It provides a brilliant resource that can be used with any age or level and makes learning fun.